why do people like love this man so much that they gotta like have his face or his words or everything that he stands for on them? Like I don't understand it. It's like y'all treat him like Beyonce, but like I think worse. Like Taylor Swift, but probably worse.
You keep overlooking life, but that's the biggest blessing. Just engage with who you are and throw the biggest wedding. Just think of this as food for thought. You feel I'm overstepping. I got a good degree in knowledge if it's ever question. I'd rather see you shining than a
Hey, hi, hello. Welcome to Chasing OK Life's Marathon, a podcast about anything and everything presented by LiveOK. LiveOK is centered around promoting mental health awareness. Visit Shop LiveOK, that's ShopLiveOK.com, where the proceeds go towards making a difference. Now let's get into it. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Chasing OK Life's Marathon. Today's going to be a quick, short episode. I know I say it all the time, and I know I say that all the time, but I don't plan on spending more than about 20 minutes with y'all. It is currently 1 a.m. on Monday, and I got to get this out in 10-ish hours. I don't know. I can't do math right now. But I'm trying to get this out real quick. Just, touch base. I know it's been a 3-week break, taking away from the 2 week that I've been trying to do. But, I just haven't been in the mindset or state of mind to produce anything. And maybe I'll touch on that a little bit. It's not like a mental health thing. It's just, well, maybe it is mental exhaustion. I'm just exhausted. Not in the creative mood, I guess you can say. There's a bunch of things that I want to do, that I want to get done. And just, make another episode, a solo episode, because this is my solo. I told you I'm going to do solo. Have somebody on and then solo. And right now it's my solo one. And I just couldn't think of anything I wanted to talk about up until earlier today when I was like, you know what? I'm just going to come on here, have a few words with my people. Again, I appreciate y'all liking, subscribing, and sharing. Make sure y'all hit all the buttons below. Do what this thing says. Maybe, editing. I do all the editing. I do all the producing. I do everything. So if y'all help me, I can help y'all and, hire y'all to do all this other stuff for me. I'll just do the record and y'all do the editing, because people be doing some nice editing. Like, I need me an editor. Like, I'm trying to, get my editing back up, but I need me an editor. And I'm rambling. So we're going to get into a few topics. Like I said, it's going to be short, sweet, to the point. Just to, get us out the way, for those of you that are watching, my tongue is blue. I had a ring pop earlier because I'm addicted to candy. I've been addicted my whole life. I got cavities. It is what it is. I haven't learned my lesson. Got a root canal. Alright, rambling. Moving on. But today, as usual, I know I said it's 1 a.m., but people drink at 1 a.m. Who cares? We're drinking Belvedere vodka. This bottle is about a shot away from empty because it's decent. And we mixed it with strawberry lemonade that I got from Walmart. Their strawberry lemonade bottles are really good, and their lemonade is good. I don't know if we're boycotting Walmart. I know we're boycotting like everything, so I don't know what to boycott. So I just go to the store, get what I need, and leave. Tell me who I need to be supporting, who I don't need to be supporting. But it's too much boycotts to boycott. I haven't shopped at Target in a long time. Do I get brownie points for that? I hope so. Alright. Rambling. Let's get into it. Alright. So those of you that have been following along understand, know, and are aware that this is not a political platform. I do not talk about politics. I avoid politics. And to a certain extent, religion. Just all like the hot topics that people got too many points of views that are biased in one direction or a certain direction. They have extreme views and they have not extreme views. I just don't care that much. I'm in the middle. I guess those are moderates. but like I don't care that much. One thing, but I do want to touch on is I'm not a Trump supporter. I did not vote for Trump, and I'm not a Trump supporter. And for those of you that did vote for Trump, I hope y'all happy with your decision. I'm not getting into that whatsoever. The one thing I do want to talk about though is why do y'all like diehard Trump supporters? Not the people that just like. There's people that voted for him, and there's people that like support this man wholeheartedly. Like I've never seen so much merchandise for president in my life, and I don't know if it's because I'm of a certain age now and I'm like seeing it more, or social media and it's being produced more. But like I normally you see like a Bush of like a shirt. I think it was like '04 or something. You'll see like a Bush shirt or like a Clinton shirt. You see like a random shirt that maybe you got it like at one of their I don't know what they called rallies before Trump. One of their rallies, one of their conventions, one of their you know, this is who I am, vote for me, parade, you know what I'm talking about. Even when Obama was president or running for president, I believe he had like a hat with like a O in it. I think, I'm not 100% sure. But people, you know, are going to make merchandise of a president here and there. Obama, look, okay, so Obama had like that blue and whitish and red painting that people made into shirts, and you know people put up. That was historical because it was the first black president. So understandably, that's why people, you know, was like, yeah, first black president, gotta support him. And he was a great president. I'm not arguing with you. Argue with your mom if you think he wasn't. But for Trump, like you got the MAGA hats. I saw on Instagram earlier today or yesterday that there's a Trump store where you buy Trump shirts, you buy Trump license plates, you buy Trump hats, plates, cups, any pretty much anything you could think of, it had like Trump on it. So why do y'all love, like, why do people like love this man so much that they gotta like have his face or his words or everything that he stands for on them? Like I don't understand it. It's like y'all treat him like Beyonce, but like I think worse. Like Taylor Swift, but probably worse. And I don't know if it's because it's being pushed in the media more. I don't know if because my algorithms like directed me that way. But it's odd. Like support who you want to support. I don't care, you know, the world's gonna world. And there's nothing really like I can do about it. You know, I'm here to, you know, spread mental health awareness, try to help somebody, try to be helpful, give my thoughts. I'm not a reactor. I'm nobody important to y'all unless you know y'all are family or, you know, close friends. I'm not. I don't have a following that I'm not an influencer. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm not an influencer. I'm not here to influence anybody. But I just don't understand the need or want to, you know, have another man's face or life on me. And I don't know if I'm explaining it as well as I want to. It's just a thought that I keep seeing. I'm like, he like maybe not him personally, but the people close to him or his followers, you know, they're like, hey, you just got to keep pushing it. He's a businessman. I'm not going into his character. He has a business background. So maybe his life is, you know, to sell. And y'all are just buying. I'm not buying, but you know, it's weird to me. It's odd. It's odd to me, and I want to understand why y'all are so y'all worship this man, because that's the extent where it's at. Like, you can have support for a president, but you are worshiping this person no matter what he does. And I see debates, and I see people ask um questions, like this is my last little bit, and then I'll move on. But they'd be like, would you support, this is facts, would you support somebody with a felony or allegations of something of another, and they're like, no. And then they'd be like, okay, then why do you support Donald Trump? They'd be like, it's different. It's not different, it's the same. You're just going against your beliefs. I don't know. That's why I don't go. I don't talk about things I don't know about. I don't argue with people if I don't know about it. If you want to have a conversation with me about something, I'm gonna listen. And if I don't have a rebuttal, then I'll be like, dang, that was a good point. I appreciate you giving me this advice, giving me this knowledge. I may not agree with you, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna sit here and have a spirited debate with you, because if I'm not knowledgeable about it, then I'm not gonna argue with it. I'm just gonna sound stupid, and then you're gonna feel like you are even more right, or if you were wrong in the first place. If your argument is wrong, but I can't prove it to be wrong, I need somebody with this background to prove that you're wrong. Does that make sense? I'm rambling. I don't know if it makes sense. But the moral of the story is, why do y'all worship the president? Do y'all, and at what point is there a limit to nah, I can't be behind that. Moving on. Kind of related, but different. For those that have watched the Boondocks growing up, Riley, Huey, Pops, Granddad. For those that have watched the Boondocks, y'all may have been familiar with an episode called, or not, the episode wasn't called, but during the episode they highlighted a nigga moment, or for those with YT ears, N-word moment. And that moment is pretty much, a time and point where something happens and you react outside of your character, and you go off. And I feel like everybody has that moment, but not everybody has the want for that moment, but not everybody has the control to stop that moment. Road rage, I spoke on that before. Road rage, I feel, are N-word moments. Because you get cut off, and then just something switches, and you nah, you cut me off, I need to get my get back. And you getting your get back may lead you to prison, because road rage brings some stuff out of people, especially in gun-toting states where that road rage turns into gunshots. Or on a lesser scale, not gunshots, you're in a parking lot. This is being shown too often. You're in a parking lot or a drive-thru or something, and you feel like you've been wronged in a certain way, shape, or form. You feel like you've been wronged, and you cannot process having a civil conversation with the person that you feel like wronged you. You, especially if it's two different races, and it just happens to be more on the lighter spectrum towards the darker spectrum of people, that you feel like when the darker spectrum of people disrespects you lighter section of people, that you need to, have your inward moment. And you getting out of character, especially nowadays, it's on camera. Everybody's filming everything. And then you not being able to process, maybe I should just have a simple conversation, understand why I'm feeling this way, take a deep breath. That can probably solve everything. Take a deep breath, call somebody, be like, hey, this is what just happened, and I'm upset. But nah, y'all don't do that. Y'all say, this is what just happened in your head. I need to act upon it. And then you're outside of your character. Maybe this is your character, but you're outside of your character, calling this person this type of slander, this type of derogatory term, this type of that. And you're on camera. And your face is fully shown. And the way the internet works, people will find you. And then once you're found, if you're a business owner or a business, you get a bunch of 1-star reviews, because you can't get a 0-star review. You get a bunch of 1-star reviews. Your 4.3 star rating goes to a 1.2 star rating. And everybody's like, these people are so and so, don't eat here, don't shop here. So when people, go on and be like, hey, that seems like a nice restaurant, should I go here? Oh no, these people don't like the darker spectrum, darker side of the spectrum people. Or you lose your job because you got outside your character, and you called this person this, and then they like, hey, did you know that your employee so and so said this to this person and blah 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 blah, and threatened me and all this other stuff? And it's like, oh, thank you. And then they call you and be like, hey, I just want you to know that we saw your video. It goes against company policy. You misrepresent the company and this and so on. And because of that, we're gonna have to terminate your employment. All because you lost a parking spot? You lost your job because you lost a parking spot? Because somebody bumped into you with a cart by accident? Maybe they wasn't paying attention. Bumped into your cart by accident, said sorry, but you didn't hear the sorry because all you heard was, I just got bumped into. I need to do something. Like, y'all just need to process y'all lives, man. Process. Think things through. Stop getting outside your character. Everything's on camera. Everything's filmed. And the internet is unbeaten. There's billions of people online, and if your video of you acting then you're gonna be found. And people like this the lady, I'm pretty sure it was in Texas, in Dallas area. Maybe I might be wrong, but the lady was driving like a speedboat or ATV on water. I don't know what those are called right now. She was driving one of those and hit somebody. I'm pretty sure killed somebody, and then ran away. But it, like, your face was on video, and your face got sent off into the worldwide investigation team of the internet, and now you are sitting behind bars because you did something stupid, got caught on camera, and tried to flee. So now you're in jail. But like I said, the internet investigation team is undefeated. So it's just think before you do stuff. I know I harped on it before, like proofreading your post. It's the same thing. Proofread your thoughts. Proofread your actions. Should I do this? What would happen if I do this? Do they have a camera out? Am I in the right? And sometimes y'all be in the wrong and posting to the internet, go viral, thinking y'all are in the right, but be in the wrong. And the post that y'all post thinking that you will get support just backfired. They supporting the person that you was being rude to, and then like, nah, homie, you in the wrong because you did this, and they just reacted because you was wrong. So y'all need to proofread. I'm gonna make a shirt that just says proofread, cause y'all need to proofread your life, cause y'all not doing well right now. So yeah, we talked about y'all need to stop worshiping people. And it's not just the man that's sitting in the most powerful seat in the world. Y'all need to stop worshiping these influencers. Everybody's human. Everybody's people. Everybody has flaws. Y'all just stop worshiping people. Live y'all lives. I can't imagine you just waking up and like, dang, what is this person doing? Oh, he said I should do this. Oh, she said I should do that. I need to do it because they did this or they did that. Like, I'm a fan of a lot of athletes, but I don't work. Like, if I saw him, I would be like happy in that moment. Like, hey, what's up? Like, I appreciate yo, you're a great athlete. You're a great quarterback, or you're a great receiver. Or you're a great basketball player. Like, dap him up. Maybe I'll take a picture. Maybe I won't. But I'll be happy in that moment. But I'm not like, oh my God, I just met them. I worship the ground you step on. Like, sign my hand. I'm gonna get a tattoo, on my neck or something. I can't. But that's just me. I can't see myself worshiping anybody. And if I ever get to the point where I'm like big, my name is like I got 1 million followers or anything, I hope none of y'all even think about worshiping me. We could be friends. I just want to help y'all. I just want to be friendly. I don't want to worship. I don't even understand how these celebrities. Like, I'd rather be rich than famous. Exactly. I'd rather be rich than famous. Migos. Give me the money. Don't give me the fame. And if the fame, no, don't give me the fame. Just give me some money. But I feel like nowadays you need the fame to get the money. Unless you have a great job, you don't need the fame. But if you're in a content creation setup, then you need the notoriety to get the followers, to get the subscribers, to get the endorsements, and then you get the money, and then you use the money depending on who you are to help people. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to help people. I don't really want to be rich. I want to be well off, and I want to have enough to do enough. Because sometimes you just feel like, I'm not doing enough. So then, rambling. Another thing I wanted to get into, besides, worshiping and having your inward moments and not proofreading your life, I'm debating on becoming a streamer. Excuse me. And I think like the only caveat I have to not be like, because I'm like, I have the time, I have the equipment. I think I might just need like a better camera because I can't just use my phone all the time. I have the setup, I have everything, to do it. But the only thing that stopped me is like, I'm old. Not old. I'm 30, but to in that world, I'm old. So, but I'm old. But what I want to do is like I want to stream and like one person starts watching, have a conversation with that one person, So I know it's called just chatting or something. Yeah, just chatting. So just have a conversation with the people, try to help people. Maybe play a game. Have some friends play a game with me. But I don't want to document my life. If I do in the real world IRL stream or something like that, then it'll probably be like me playing flag, because that's what I do. I don't want y'all to know my whole life. I don't want to do like a 24-hour stream where y'all eating, sleeping, and shower with me. That's just weird to me. But like that's just something I think about. Like if I could start off, or not start off, but if I can, do some streams here and there, build that fan base, and then direct them over to the pod, and the pod directs them over to LiveOK, and LiveOK directs them over to the league that I want to start. It's just a full circle of, support and just, things to get me to where I want to be to help the people I want to help. I think that makes sense. But also when it comes to streaming, I'm like, I don't have that energy that they have. I'm not like when I say they, like Kai and Speed, I show Speed, Castanat, and half the other streamers that like I be looking at. I don't like. I'm a nonchalant person, and I like when I do have fun, I have fun, but I can't. I don't have that. That's that. I don't see. I can't even do it. Like I don't have that energy in me. I've been talking. That was the first drink I took. It's pretty good, by the way. But yeah, I don't have that energy in me. But I wrote a name down that I can go by. NTL Clay. Never too late. Is NTL. Everybody has like a little 3-letter slogan. And if I do start streaming, it's going to be Claymation. My last name with like animation is my Instagram. For those who want to follow me, I'm not going to tag it because it's private. That is my personal, even though I don't post as much as I want, or but like I said, NTL, never too late, because it's never too late. Like I said, I know I said I'm old, but like it's never too late to chase your dreams. It's never too late to do what you want to do. Even starting this pod, like I started it half a year ago. Yeah, about half a year ago, maybe a little bit more. And it's going into the world where it's like thousands upon thousands of pods that are out there, but it's never too late to start your own, do what you gotta do. I feel like I'm original. I try to be authentic. I'm just me, and I try to give advice and I try to help. I said it multiple times. Y'all help me, I help y'all. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers. I think we're at 60 still, and I'm thankful for each and every one of y'all that like, share, follow, and subscribe. Yeah, we're at 60 subscribers. We're at 88 videos posted. Our last video had 29 views, and my solo ones don't have as much views, but that's just me not posting. I need to post, but social media is draining, and just trying to find the algorithm is draining, and sometimes you just gotta say, what, duck it, 2 peas in the bucket, get that shit done. So that's what I gotta do. I know I keep saying it. I keep saying I gotta push. I gotta post. I did like 2 months of just straight posting, and it was great. And I got a good amount of following from it, and I got good views from it. So I'm hoping, in my future that I, pull myself up by my bootstraps, say get that shit done and get that shit done. But other than that, I didn't have much to, like I said, I want to keep it short, sweet, and simple. We are a little bit under 30 minutes with the editing. Hopefully I'm at under 30. I don't know. But I don't have much to say to y'all. Stop worshiping people. Do your research. Think of your own. Don't be swayed by one outlet, one book. Reading is fundamental. ChatGPT is a great source for information, but it's not it shouldn't be a sole source for information. Do research. Like, if there's something that you feel strongly about, understand why you feel strongly about it. Understand why, or how somebody could be opposed to your thought. If that's, I'm hoping I said that right, but like, it's not hard to understand, and if we all understand each other, there'll be less hate in the world. Let's strive for a better world. Let's strive to be better people. Let's strive to be a better you. NTL, never too late. Do what you need to do what you gotta do, live your life. That's my words of motivation. Like I said, and I'm gonna keep saying it because I hope y'all do it. 100 subscribers gets us $150. Gets one of you lucky people $150. We're at 60 subscribers. We need 40 more. Like, follow, share, subscribe. Support me so I can support those who need help. And even if the channel happens to die, if 10 years from now I'm at 61 subscribers, hopefully I've made a difference in somebody's life. Hopefully the steps I've taken in life has led me to where I want to be, to help at least one person. I want to help multiple people, but if I help one person, then I did my job. If you help one person, then you did your job. Learn to love. Because love is fleeting. Love is finite. Love is temporary. Love yourself. Love what you do. Do what you love. Love. Thanks for listening to the Ramblings of a Madman. If you want to come on and have a conversation, feel free to message me at the email in the bio. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Life is about choices. It would be great if you choose to like, share, and subscribe. Stay safe and be great.
Perfect, but ain't no complaining. I know my shit is different. I just can't explain it. Food for